Hello guys. Okay, perfect. Well. Hello everyone. So we're gonna start really in a few seconds. I'm just gonna have a look at when was the last stream, so we can get it right out from there. So. Okay. So let's get to it. We're gonna start with Bitcoin and how it is all looking. So I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share if you want also your friends to see how it's looking and to help the algorithm to boost our audience. So let's begin with Bitcoin and let's remove absolutely everything. So, okay, we can keep this line. This one's good. So basically last stream, I think we've been somewhere. It wasn't looking that bad. Now, what I can say is that, well, things could look definitely much better than they are, but it is what it is. We had the stream on 12th of December, so let's line it out, which is right here. We've seen the move to the all-time high, and then we saw pretty swift, strong rejection. And now, like, if you zoom out, and well, it's good always to use sometimes to switch to the line graph to just like, because the candles can sometimes look up too confusing. So what we can see is that we're kind of like ranging. We have some range in the form of this. Yeah, you can, well, there are many ways to show it, but one range could be here, and the second one would be like maybe in this entirety. So we're currently pushing sideways, and well, things are not looking that positive anymore. So let's go back to the candlesticks. So what we can see here is that we kind of had this pretty strong uptrend. You can, like, basically it's not a clean trend line, but it will do the job to just like point out that we went like higher. And here what happened, that we first broke the down, for the first time broke the uptrend of the 4-hour chart, which is something you should definitely have in mind. When the 4-hour breaks like above some significant lows and closes below it, you should watch out, because of course a pullback is coming, but it's a great way to enter a short trade, which was here, usually like in the middle of the what is it called, single prints or fair value gap. The middle of it is a great entry, which led to more downside and then push up. So what we currently have here is some sort of range like this. You can take this line, yeah, and we are now ranging. So what we want to do here is, you don't want to presume like, oh man, we're going to like 10,000, and yeah, what you want to do here is just like have a range and trade the deviations. So basically what that means is that we have a high here, and what we saw here was that the price firstly wasn't able to close above it, and then it like, this is what happens. Like usually what you want to see is the price would just come here, take out the highs, not close above, and gonna go down. But what we saw here was that it even closed above, which is like maybe showing a bit of hope to the bulls, but the price ended up then rejecting back to the range. So since it's a range, you just want to short the highs and long the lows. So currently what I'm feeling is that price will probably go somewhere over here, and then it will depend on, then like we will have to watch the reaction, whether it climbs back up and goes back. This could offer a long trade with like the stop loss being below, but you don't want to long blindly. You want to first see the price go down, presumably take these lows, and then go up. So yeah, in the lower term time frames, it's not looking well. The price is ranging. So yeah, this was a great short opportunity. Like the high was swept. See, like when you see this and the high is not taken, you usually expect the price to come back up and then take the high, take both of those highs, and then go down, which is exactly what happened. Because like there's the resting liquidity, people just have stop losses here and here. So that's what fueled the move down, which looks like some form of ABCD. So we can use a 1-to-1 extension. Okay, yeah, this is perfect. So yeah, I would really be watching this area. Something of like such form. Yeah, this would be like one of my ideal scenarios. To just basically continue the range, because I wouldn't expect any like strong movements, because it's the end of the year. Like look, it's the 27th. You have like 4 days to finish the year. We can have, okay, we can have a look on the yearly candle. How does that look like? 12, no. Let's move to Coinbase. And 12 months. Yeah, that's a pretty strong one. Similar to, okay, see. So we might just get some formal pullback and then presumably move up. How about quarterly candle? Okay, we have an order block here. It's deep down, but yeah, great confluence. If the price should come back here, it's a great long opportunity. But let's not be too hasty about the price going down so much. So yeah, I think that we're just gonna, for the rest of the month, which is like the 4 days, we're just gonna range. And if we were to break down from the range, I think that these lows would no longer like be something that would stop us. I can be wrong, but I think that if we like break down and start closing like below this low, below this blue, we can see a move back to like 84k to take the liquidity, and then maybe move up and continue the range. And remember guys, this is like, we're not in any like bear market. Like the price needs to go, if the price will go like sideways here at 100k and maybe do something like this, yeah, if something of this sort would happen here, it would only indicate that the price will probably move further back up, because like consolidation above like all-time high is pretty strong, and it should lead to like further upside. So I wouldn't be bearish. What about the daily? Let's hide this quickly. And okay. Nope. I wanted this. Yeah, it's simple. Like break below this and close below here, you can expect lower. Break above and close the daily candle above here, you can expect like a further movement to the all-time high or somewhere around here, like the 104k. But I would expect all-time highs to be broken if we get above the, yeah, if we get above like 100k. So that would be Bitcoin. It's pretty simple. Like the only logical trades you can take with some reasonable risk to reward would be this. Yeah, just simply trade the range. And I would definitely be more keen on longing than on shorting, because if we come down, take the lows, climb back up, you can put your stop here and then take profit in the middle and at the highs, and maybe keep something running if the price would come back up. But I wouldn't expect like any such fireworks yet. Maybe in like January. So yeah, definitely this is what you want to take and have a look. I'm gonna place an alert here, because I think the price will go there. Because like it's playing the range. The second reason is I want to see these lows taken. So it might be a quick tap, because if you zoom here, these are some equal lows, and equal lows usually gets well taken swept, meaning like the price will go and return back to them, because like it's an inefficiency. So yeah, I would definitely expect the price to move a bit further. I don't think this is enough. I think we're gonna make another low, then maybe like, yeah, just like such a dumpy move to scare everyone out. Maybe take out the lows and then come back up and move up to make it like so scary, because like always people are scared when such movements happen. So yeah, that I think would be Bitcoin. It's fairly simple. You just trade the range, and if it breaks down, you can expect the price to go around here, and you would like to watch the reaction of these two lows, of this low, since it's such a huge wick. Anyway, so that would be Bitcoin. I don't think there's anything else. I can just use the volume tool and check how that's, yeah, also very, okay, so even more confluence for the price to bounce. Maybe pull up some pips. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's kind of whatever. What about this? Okay, this one's interesting. It's the 382, which is like the bullish retracement, and it's holding. So that's a very good sign for price to like that the price is strong and should lead to higher, should go higher. But I don't like when it's being tested so many times, because the more times it gets tested, the weaker it gets. But yeah, this is a great place to long, in my point of view. We can, and let's check the Bitcoin dominance. Okay, so it retraced back to the 618 and is now consolidating under it. We can see some SR flip. Yeah. Okay. See, it made a high, now a lower high. Now it came back to claim the high, but it isn't showing strength. So I would expect the price to move down, which is good for altcoins. So yeah, if we don't like reclaim the 60%, we can expect more downside for Bitcoin dominance, which is good for anybody that does not hold Bitcoin. And now let's have a look on ETH. Yeah, I posted in Discord. Great, if whoever saw it right here, I was posting like that this is the place to long, and bam, we got a 10% pump, which is nice. Personally, I was away, so I didn't trade it, but yeah, ended up pretty nice. And now it's like the same situation as on Bitcoin, but ETH does not look like that good, since there's like the, if you have a look, here's a huge support resistance level, and we just closed below it. So what we can do is maybe pull a volume profile to check the volume. Yeah, see, this is not good, because when you fall back inside of a range, you expect the value area high to be tested, which was here, and if it fails, the price fails to climb it, you expect the point of control, which is here, which is like a further drop of like a lot. Yeah, like 20%. So ETH not looking that good as Bitcoin, but things can change very fast. I delete this. This is also annoying. Yeah. By the way, ETH offered beautiful two short trades. One when it just like swept the high here, and then when it swept the high again, like it was perfect. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to take any of these trades. And to look a bit closer, so yeah, we need to flip this. Yeah, basically we just have to get above 3.6k around to expect new highs to be made. Right now it's just like, it's very hard to tell what can happen. So basically, if it's hard to tell what will happen, Bitcoin usually is the one who moves first. Let's have a closer look. Okay, yeah. This does not tell us much. There are like not many, maybe even lower time. Yeah. There, look, here the liquidity was taken, so this low is fine. Now here, the liquidity wasn't taken, so I would expect the price to at least move a bit lower here and then maybe go up. But yeah, it's just like it's moving sideways, so I guess good long would be somewhere around this. Yeah, the stop loss, like you would have to wait for a low to be made first to like use for a stop loss, but around here would be a decent opportunity for long. But it's like it looks pretty strong. on the lower term time frame. Yeah, very hard to find a setup here. The price, it's like, it's not very clean price action, and it's just like a whoop, whoop, whoop. So yeah, it's a triangle, of course. And you know how to trade a triangle. What is it? Could be. No, it's just, even the volume profile, if you have a look, it's not very good. Yeah, very hard to say. I would like look on Bitcoin than more on Bitcoin than on ETH. On the lower term time frame, I think that like this is a magnet for the price to come back and sweep. So this could happen. Would it coincide with Bitcoin going a bit lower? Yeah, it could coincide with Bitcoin taking the lows here, which I showed. Yeah, here. It might even be a bigger drop, you know. Maybe it sweeps down. The most important thing is that even this can happen. But if the price goes back, closes back above the blue, it's still, you still expect the price to go up. It's never perfect. Like you don't expect the price to do like, and bam, here I pulled my stop loss and we're going to the moon. It's not so simple anytime. Never, it's never so simple. Yeah. So on ETH, yeah, I would be expecting something like this. A bit more to the downside and then up to clean those lows. Because it like twice it tested the highs, but the thing is that it also didn't sweep the high, which to me looks like the price has to return here. Because usually, look, this drop came after the price, the previous high was swept, and here it didn't happen. So like in order to go like maybe down here, I would still expect the price to first take these highs. Okay. So that would be if, and if we're going a bit even more lower, let's not use this. Okay. Yeah, it's usually like when there's a range and the price goes away and then comes back, the previous range point of control is a good place to see a reaction, but it's in kind of a bit of an awful place, so I wouldn't put that much value on it, but you could expect some form of reaction here if we go there, but we're still not there, and first we would have to cross like below 2.8k, and that is, we're very, very far away. So yeah, still something like this would be expected, maybe to continue like inside of this range. And then we can have a look at yeah, we can look at Solana, and perhaps if you guys leave in chat some coins that you would like me to have a look at, because today it's like since most of the moves already happened and we're now ranging, there's not much to like expect from the price. If like, yeah. And you should never jump like to the conclusion like into saying that, okay, we just like rejected from the POC, we're going to 270k. No. You can never say that. I trade level to level, so first like the 90k has to be broken down to the downside, and then we can think about like low targets like the 84k I showed, or maybe lower, but that's nothing to talk about right now. Okay, let's have a look at Solana. Solana took out its all-time high. No, I think it wasn't. Seems like Solana took out its all-time high, and now it's ranging again, similar to like it's back in this old range. So, but this could offer a decent trade. Okay, yeah. Here, since it's like a, how long is? Yeah, it's almost a year range. So here the point of control would definitely give some reaction. So it's good to have that in mind. And also, but first, before the point of control, the price has to be accepted inside the range, and that is right here. So this is the volume area high, this is the POC. Okay. So yeah. Some move to probably clear the lows and then consolidate, maybe create a triangle and then I guess move back up. Because overall this structure is nicely rounded and the price broke to the upside, so I would still expect a further continuation to the upside after that. And to have a look on the lower time frames. We can use the VWAP. Yeah. Okay. From the lows. Okay, this was from the lows. How was the regular one? Okay. Like, for example, if you use the VWAP, the anchored VWAP, and it's like it does not hold the price and the price is just going through it, it's just not worth to have it on the chart because it does not give any valuable information. Yeah, maybe this one gives some inside info because it's like it's based on the traded volume and it points right here, which again is the place where you should look for a long, because we are just backtesting a year-old range to like the first time we're testing a year-old range to support, which usually gives at least some reaction. If it's not, maybe it's not the time like the price will go higher to the all-time high, but it definitely gives some reaction. And the first time it tests it, it's a very good and solid trade to just get like maybe 8-10% for such a huge cap. So yeah, I would look around 170 for a long on Solana. Let's put an alert there. Always use alerts, guys. It's the best thing. Plan, alert, and then execute when they pop up. Yeah, and that's the big three. Maybe you can see what is, yeah, ETH doing. Okay, well, this is a decent rejection, and now we're floating somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's like in the middle of, again, we have a range here, bam bam, and it's like in the middle of it, so it can, it's hard to expect the price to go somewhere. We can just, like, from what we can read here, is this candle is a very bullish one, since it has such a huge wick and it closed above. So based on it, I would expect the price to move a bit up again, but yeah, nothing extreme. I think it can range for a while, like, meaning, like, I don't know, yeah, maybe a month of the range, and then we might break up. If we get built above this, things should start really looking good for the altcoins. Because that would mean, like, perhaps it would mean the bottom of BTC, which is, again, bullish for the altcoins. Anyways, guys, do you have any coins you would like me to look at? Just type them in the chat. Because I think I've gone through everything, like, from the majors. Nothing is doing some extreme moves, which is no surprise. Maybe ACX, yeah. Yeah, nothing. So I can have a look on maybe some things that I'm in with, which is, yeah, again, so it's like everything looks like it's gonna go a bit down, reach support, then I guess fuck around for some time and then move back up, because this is one huge range. Yeah, like, this is a great place for a long. Okay, do I have an alert here? Yes, I do. Perfect. And you can just feel free to take this from the POC back to, I guess, the value area high. Just trade the range from, since there's the range trading is for many people boring and many people lose money on it, but it's like perfect. You just cannot be scared to long the lows and to sell the highs. So yeah, I would expect something that I drew here. Something of this sort. Then again, it is a possibility that it will even sweep the lows, but that would be a ridiculous buy, because, or it would be a ridiculous buy if the price then went like, after that the price would need to be like very, like, recover swiftly with some like V-shaped recovery. But yeah, I'm looking forward to buy some with here. It's one of those meme coins that performed well and I like it. What about PP? Yeah, this was perfect, but I didn't long it. I was not at the PC when all this happened. What about banana? Yeah, this is not looking good. Then Popcat. Okay, this can drop down here. How much is it? Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, actually not much to say here. Very unclear. What about Caspa? Yeah, Cas is one that I have a spot, and I'm looking for all-time highs, baby. I'm looking for 0.28, but that's in the future. Right now, I think this could be a decent place to buy, but since it held support for such a long time, I am a bit skeptical, but yeah, this could be a long, but I would only wait for what will happen around here in the green zone to buy or not to buy, because yeah, there's this wick, and usually like midpoints of the wick offer also a good trade, so perhaps this could happen to like delete these lows, these lows, these lows, and force everybody to get like buy again, which could then finally move price, well, not finally, but it would just, again, boring range, move the price back to the range high from the range low, take profit on the midpoint. Simple as that. So yeah, I think we're getting into some decent buying opportunities very soon. Render, yeah. Yeah, render I sold here and here, and I'm looking forward to buy some more. So where could I possibly buy some more render? Because I love Nvidia. Okay. This shows nothing. Maybe try a different low. Okay, this is better. 150. No, this is better. Okay, how's the, nope. So far here. Damn, okay. So based on the FIPS and some horizontal levels, I will look here. Let's check the volume also. Yeah, we're back in the range, so you can expect POC, and there is a volume gap. Volume gaps like this also work as like magnets for price, and it wants to fill them. So yeah, but how low is that? That's 20% down. Okay. How much would 20% down mean on Bitcoin? Let's have a cleaner chart. There's doomsday scenario. I don't want that. Let's go back here and hide everything. It's good to sometimes hide everything and just look at the clean chart and just think like based on the structure how the price behaves, where could it go. But yeah, when you see something like this, it tends to be a cool off tends to happen, and usually legs like this are filled back, but this is on the daily, so it takes definitely some time. It may take even months. Like, you should not bet like, oh, I see a unfilled single print or fair value gap, it definitely will be filled, I'm gonna short 100x leverage, bam, and you're liquidated. Yeah, I guess. Okay, oh man. Yeah, either Bitcoin holds here and goes here, or it will dump to 86 to 85k range. And this should be a great buy opportunity on all the altcoins, which should die, not die, which should go down like 20%. Which means for render something here. For gas, maybe take the wicks even here, I don't know. That I'm not sure about, because it's been in a range for such a long time. But definitely for with, yeah, here, and take it, ride that bitch up, baby. Okay, I can have a look on Rune. Wait, I have a Rune here somewhere. Yeah, let's trash this. Same as any other asset right now. It's just in a range and it's getting to lows. So I guess the obvious trade would here be sweeping the lows once again, maybe showing some signs of dying, taking out these lows because they're equal, and then moving back up, 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 and continuing the bull market, because why the hell not? Yeah, simple as that. Longs from here. And if like all these bearish ideas, or well, not bearish, retracement ideas don't happen, then longing the POC with some sign of strength is not a bad thing you can do. Because if you see price being held down by the point of control like this, and it gets above it, then you know that every part of this that's under it is going to be your support. And since it's been here for such a long time and tested it so many times, you expect it to be a strong support. So yeah. I've looked at Solana TA. Is there something you didn't understand, Steve-O? If you didn't, then let me know in the chat and I'll have a look again. ARB. Okay. Here I would just pull a fib and see where we are. We're holding to 618. How about the point of control of this uptrend here? Yeah, it's just so the chart. All the chart looks so similar right now. It's just like one tiny move back down, and then up, or just move up from here. Because like this low. Let's check the low one. Okay, this was a candle with a decent volume, so even, and it's a bullish one, so even that could hold. And since once again no highs whatsoever swept, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, you could, and around the bottom, you can just expect the price to just rape up and destroy everyone who's like shorting. Because it's holding support, you know. It's holding, it does not look the best, but it's holding important support. So yeah. Yeah, I think Arbitrum could move up from here. I wouldn't want to see those lows taken out. They look pretty strong. And also, like, there's since this candle, the volume has been dying, which means that like the selling pressure is not that strong. So either a bit more consolidation or move up, I would say. And we can have a look at Link. And this is not the chart I wanted. Yeah, this is the chart I wanted. Man, Link was so perfect. Like, this was the freest trade of the century. You might not have like bought the lows here, which signaled like a deviation of the range, which is a good way to like scare everyone out and then push it back up, which was like, yeah, around 300%. But this, man, this is how range trading works. You have a range, you go away, you come back, you test it, and then you move away. Like, this is the perfection, because like there's so many people who've been trapped here that want to get out for break even, that you just want to like have some alert here to know when stuff like that happens. Because Link, like, look, you bought here, absolutely no drawdown, ban free 200%. Like, that's crazy. You just had to wait. But there were no like any new lows made. Only like liquidity was taken. Like, bam, equal lows taken out. Multiple equal lows taken out, and then it just went to the moon. So, any further questions, guys? We've been through Link, Solana, ETH, BTC, Render, and all of these with events. We've seen some meme coins. So, if there are no further questions, we can come back to BTC. Okay, I just deleted the chart. That's beautiful. I think it was this. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. I don't need to re-explain it. I know what I meant. So, okay. Okay, we can have a look at Tezos. Man, Tezos, I've traded that like last bull market. That was fun. Oh, I see. Damn. It actually looks good. Yeah. Yeah, oh man. This, this looks actually like one of the strongest coins now. Yeah, I think that as long as we hold this 119, it can just move up. Because if we zoom closer, okay, I don't like that this is equal. This just does not look good. But overall, if you look on weekly, this is like perfection. Support, oh, I mean resistance, flip to support, but became resistance once again, and then once again flip to support. Like, this is a significant level, and as long as Tezos can stay above it, I would expect it to move further to the upside. Maybe just like do some range around here, but then move up. And if we're talking targets for this, sky is the limit. No, it's an altcoin, so I wouldn't be so like extreme. I don't think like something like XRP or XLM will happen, but yeah. But we can have a look on where it could possibly go. Yeah. Yeah, this place looks like a decent first target zone for Tezos. You have the 1-to-1, then the first high term time frame Fibonacci retracement, and also first consolidation. Actually, the ultimate consolidation that went through this hell of a bear market that's lasted like 2 years, I think. Oh my god, 3 years, damn. Oh man, time flies. Because I remember trading Tesla somewhere over here. Yeah, so I think it's strong. It should hold as long as it doesn't close below like you wouldn't want to see a daily candle close below the 119. It can go like, yeah, anything can happen. Like something like this is also, as long as it closes above, even like pull back to here, taking out this liquidity would be acceptable, but you just want to see it close somewhere over here. Yeah, and the first take profit will be somewhere below, between 2.4 and 2.6. And then, well, then I think we should see, because it's all, yeah, it's 100%, which is a decent take profit. But yeah, for the take profits, I would just look at the highs or these consolidations. But this is very prime. Oh man, even the volume is there. Damn. Okay, I think I will keep this on my watch list because this bad boy could move very, very decently. Okay, so let's finalize with have a look back at Bitcoin. As mentioned, like, okay, this is a bigger range, but the range we were looking at previously was this. So yeah, I would set an alert here and wait for what happens. If we just rip through and then come back up, I think it's a great long that you can take up to here. And yeah, here is not a place you want to open short trades. Even if we were to fall down, you don't want to open short trades and support, and such a significant support. So yeah. The last words would be trade the range until it breaks. Long lows, short highs. So that was an hour. Seems like there are no further questions. So thank you guys, and see you. No, not see you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the stream with anybody who you think could find value in it. So bye guys, and see you in the next one.